Introduction and analysis of Mothra's power. Mothra, often referred to as the Queen of the Monsters or the Protector, is one of the most iconic Kaiju giant monsters in the Godzilla universe. First introduced in the 1961 film Mothra, produced by Toho, Mothra quickly became a fan favorite. Unlike many other Kaiju, Mothra is often depicted as a protector of life rather than a harbinger of destruction. Mothra's strength lies not only in her immense physical power, but also in her connection to the natural world and her selfless nature. She is a powerful entity whose existence revolves around protecting Earth and its inhabitants. Throughout various films, Mothra has fought against several formidable monsters, including Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and others, yet she is always shown as a being of compassion and moral righteousness. Let's break down some of the key elements of her power and what makes Mothra such a unique and beloved character. Key powers and abilities of Mothra: flight and agility. Mothra's most notable physical ability is her flight. With her enormous wings, she is capable of flying at high speeds and maneuvering with incredible agility, making her a difficult target to hit. Her flight allows her to avoid direct confrontations on the ground, making her an effective and strategic fighter. Her aerial attacks, such as swooping down on enemies or causing violent wind gusts, provide both offensive and defensive advantages. Silk and feather attacks. Mothra is capable of using her silk to bind, trap, or immobilize opponents. The silk is incredibly strong and can be used to create traps or ensnare enemies in battle. Additionally, she can release sharp, deadly feathers from her wings, which act as projectiles, piercing through her enemies with precision and force. This makes Mothra a versatile fighter, capable of engaging in both ranged and close combat. Divine and mystical powers. Mothra has a deep connection with the earth and natural forces. Her power is often portrayed as a divine force tied to the balance of nature. She has the ability to heal and protect the environment, using her powers to restore balance in ecosystems that have been damaged by Kaiju or human activity. This ability is more than just physical. It also extends to a spiritual connection with the planet, granting Mothra a kind of cosmic wisdom. Regeneration and rebirth. One of Mothra's most impressive traits is her ability to regenerate and even be reborn. She has shown the ability to heal from mortal wounds or even return to life after death. This rebirth is often tied to her role as a protector. She sacrifices herself for the greater good, and, through some form of cosmic or mystical force, she is revived, sometimes more powerful than before. This regeneration symbolizes Mothra's enduring spirit and her eternal role as a guardian. The power of sacrifice. Mothra is unique among the Kaiju in that her strength often lies in her willingness to sacrifice herself for the greater good. Unlike other monsters that fight for power, dominance, or revenge, Mothra's motives are driven by compassion. She willingly puts herself in danger to protect humanity and the earth from threats. This selflessness makes her a symbol of hope, resilience, and the triumph of good over evil. Her ability to fight with honor and dignity, despite the odds, makes her an admired figure. Telepathic communication. Mothra is often portrayed as having telepathic abilities, which allow her to communicate with other creatures, including smaller Kaiju and sometimes humans. This ability allows her to coordinate with allies and call for assistance when needed. It also serves as a means for Mothra to connect with the spirit of nature, further emphasizing her role as a protector and a bridge between the natural world and the monsters she defends against. Why Mothra stands out. Mothra is not just another giant monster. She is a unique figure in the Godzilla franchise because of her role as a protector and a symbol of balance and renewal. Her powers go beyond simple physical strength. Her mystical connection to nature, her willingness to sacrifice for the greater good, and in contrast to the destructive forces of Godzilla, King Ghidorah, or other monsters, Mothra represents hope, compassion, and the enduring power of life itself. Through her strength and her heart, Mothra reminds us that true power is not just about destruction, but about preservation and protection.